Yeah, so I've always lived in the Northeast. This has always been my home. This is the third business I've had here in the Northeast, and genuinely think it's a phenomenal place to have a business. The business support community in the Northeast is amazing.
You are able to, be successful by, in the Northeast, in Newcastle, as a tech company. You don't need to move to London anymore. You're able to do it from here.
The reality is that the majority of your initial meetings are going to be on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever else. So you can be based anywhere. You could be based in a living room in Cullercoats, you could be based in Canary Wharf. But certainly the scale of the ambition doesn't need to be geographically tied, and if you're thinking about raising investment, it won't be. So why should your funding options be geographically tied?
We wanted to go bigger and faster. We didn't want organic growth, we wanted scale at that point. So for us, the option to go for investment at that point was around how could we get the right type of people into the business? It
very quickly became clear that if we were going to take advantage of the opportunity and the potential for the business, we were going to need some serious money to help us.
We've been going 5.5, 6 years there now. It was actually the second fundraising that we've had as a follow-on fundraising. And after a successful first round and doing everything that we said we were going to do, we had the opportunity to accelerate things.
I guess my advice if you were thinking about raising investment would be find creative ways to approach these people. They're often being bombarded with lots of businesses looking for funding, so try and find different ways to stand out and find those people who are really interested in what you might be trying to build or the mission that you're on, that can really help and support and open doors along the way as well.
We thought about raising money right at our very start. In hindsight, we weren't ready for it. We weren't ready to take on funding. We didn't have a proven business model. We didn't have anything like that. I guess my advice would be, if you've got an idea, go and speak to these various funding bodies and say, this is what we're going to be developing, and create that relationship for down the line.
We have so many plans for 2024. I mean, we are a wildly ambitious business, being still pretty much a startup. We're trying to think really, really big and push kind of even our biggest dreams kind of one step further. So our mission is to make sure that when anybody needs some sort of marketing education or marketing support or marketing coaching, Fabric is the first brand that comes to mind.
Going into 2024, I suppose our big sort of challenge and mission is that we want to grow and develop the production line essentially, so be able to produce designs at high volume whilst retaining the quality. Genuinely have loved having a business here. We will always be based here. Our HQ, no matter where we end up in the world, will always be based here in the Northeast, and it's a great place to start a business.